Which are the best lists to pull this month on Propstream in your wholesale real estate business? What's up, YouTube? It's Matthew here. And in today's video, we're going to talk about which lists to pull in November of 2022. As you all know, there are seasonality happening in the industry, especially in fourth quarter. Usually home sales decline. You might get a discount on a house here or there because people are not looking to move around the holidays. But I still think this is a good time for us wholesalers, people to go out there and get started in wholesaling and target these specific lists using Propstream. Propstream is a great website that you can use in order to pull motivated sellers in order to target and find houses that you can close wholesale deals on. So if you all are interested in Propstream, check my link down below. With my link, you get a 7 free day trial, and it just helps support this channel. So check it out down below. So today we're going to talk about the different lists to pull this quarter, these last few months. And I think it's important because the economy is definitely changing. We have interest rates around 7%. Prices are still relatively high. They are declining a little bit, but they're not yet at the affordable price that a lot of homeowners are looking for. And so I think right now you can still get a big discount on properties because people know they can't sell their houses as high as they were selling this summer or earlier this year. And so it's important to understand what a person's property value is and what's going on in the economy. So I was able to look at different reports on like foreclosures, zombie properties, and just home sales and just the mortgage activity in order to cater a list on Propstream that you all can target. All right, I'm going to share my screen with you all and pull these lists from Propstream. All right, the first list that I want to talk about is called zombie properties. Now, zombie properties are properties that are in pre-foreclosure or foreclosure, and on top of that, they sit vacant. And so you get a double whammy of motivation from these sellers because not only are they in pre-foreclosure, but maybe they're just not at the house. Maybe it was a rental property, they moved away, they forgot about paying their mortgages, or they can't just pay it. And so you have them sit vacant also. So that's the first thing. It has increased, but these lists are super niche. So if you're in a small market, you may not find any of these properties, but my people who are wanting to know how do I wholesale in big cities, go after these lists because most likely you will find more of them than in smaller cities. So right here they say among pre-foreclosure properties, 7,722 are zombie foreclosures. Pre-foreclosure properties abandoned by owners. All right, so that's up in the fourth quarter. It's just 0.2%, but it's up 3.9% from a year ago. So it has been growing each quarter this year, and it's going to continue increasing as we become more back to, I guess, normal levels since the pandemic. So on Propstream, how you pull this list, for example, let's go here and let's search up Atlanta or Los Angeles. Let's do Los Angeles, California. There's a lot of houses here. And then go right here. You can just go quick list and you can click zombie properties right here. And right here in Los Angeles, there's only 13 of them. And yeah, that's a super small list, but this is a list that you can target, that you can reach out to. Yeah, and that's the first list. It's just zombie lists. Now, the next list that I want to highlight is just talking about foreclosure. So U.S. foreclosures activity continues to increase quarterly, nearing pre-pandemic levels. As you all know, there was a moratorium against foreclosures when the pandemic first hit. So that did affect foreclosure rates. But now that it's going back and banks are being allowed to, issue foreclosures, that has been increasing. And so yeah, so it's up over year over year. Of course, it says it's up 104% from a year ago, up 3% from the previous quarter. So yeah, so you have pre-foreclosures, you have foreclosures happening. And so how do you pull that list from Propstream? So let's just pull it from Propstream, and I'm going bang, bang, bang with this. So make sure you all follow. I know you guys like videos where it just goes straight to the point. So that's what I'm bringing. All right, so we're going to take these zombie properties out of the list, and we're going to go over here, and we can just click pre-foreclosures. Boom. And you have 701 properties that are pre-foreclosures. Let's say you want them to have some sort of equity to it. So let's say the estimated equity is 30%. You could do that too. And now it's down to 553. And then what else would be a good criteria? Maybe they own the property, go to ownership information right here. And let's say they own it for a minimum of 5 years. That brings it down even more, well, more to 476 properties that you can target in the city of LA. Boom. Now, the other list that I want to target is just your classic high equity list. I think these lists are great because homeowners right now are in a period of time where they know they can't get the high price for their home anymore, right? And they know interest rates are high, and they know, hey, people are not going to try to buy their house well over market and different things like that. So this is the time to go out there and target just high equity absentee or high equity homeowners in your area. So for example, if you go to LA, let's say we want these properties to have a good amount of years of ownership so they can have high equity. So let's just say 7 years of ownership. And then I like property characteristic, all types. No, let's do single family, condo, multifamily, all of this, right? And then the next thing, let's go down to equity. So valuation and equity information. We go right here, estimated equity. Let's make sure it's like 50%. They have enough equity and everything like that. Boom. Now, LA is a big place. And if you have the money to target 126,000 homes, you can do that. But let's go even more. So let's say this is an absentee home. So what you would do is you put no, so non-owner occupied home, right? And then let's say it's a vacant property. And so that brings it down even more to 268 properties. All right, so that's extremely low. I thought it would be a little bit more. So you could put any right here. I guess, people are really looking for properties in that area or renting properties. And then, of course, you can do other things to it. Let's say you want something with the mortgage information or different things like that. That's what I usually like to do if I'm pulling a list. I think another list to target are rental properties. Well, I guess for your cash buyers. So properties that your landlord or the cash buyer can purchase. And so I would do a very similar list, but I would make sure it's vacant. So I would just do that. And then from there, I may lower the estimated equity. So instead of 50%, let's say we bring it down to 35%. And then ownership information, instead of 7 years, let's just say 4 years. And so that brings it up a little bit. And so you can do that, and that's a great way to find rental properties. Another good thing about Propstream, once again, check the link down below, is they have all these different quick list choices that you can just do. So let's say I just want to target like flippers. They created their own algorithm and stuff for you to target flippers. And so you just go here, click flippers. If you want failed listings or senior owners, different things like that. Tired landlords is another good one. There's a lot of them though. And then of course you can save the list and you can download them, skip tracing and everything like that. So make sure you all check them out down below. Check out Propstream. All right, you all, let me know what you all think of this list. Which list are you targeting in November with Thanksgiving around the corner and just the holiday season? Let me know what you all think of this list. Once again, check the link down below and I'll talk to you all later.